Well, hello there. It's 3 o'clock, so it must be time for ARTitude adjustment, and I am so glad you're here today. I'm Marty Whitney, and I teach fun art, not fine art. Do you know if you hold a pencil, you could hold a paintbrush? I know a lot of you don't believe that. Oh, let me forgot. I needed to change my computer so I could see your comments. I always have to do that because I have it turned up full blast. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about something before I get started on my project today. We have something lined up that's so cute, you won't believe it. But I want you to, in case you hadn't noticed, and I want you to forget about that, my age is that I am in the senior class. I'm in the senior class. But that doesn't mean that I only reach out to seniors. Are you creative? Do you like to paint? Do you like to, like I said, can you hold a pencil? I will show you everything you need to know about any project that I do. Not only that, but your friends could be here right now with you. You could call them and say, she's on. I could be just like a, what do you call it, a soap opera that you look at every day at 3 o'clock, and it doesn't cost you anything. Now, a lot of seniors are kind of hesitant to get on Facebook. I never have had a problem. Mine is way out there in the open. If you want to know about Marty Whitney, you just look at my profile. I am for all ages. Not only that, but there are men in my classes. Is there an amen to that? Amen. Okay, there are ladies. Not only that, I teach children's classes. A lot of your granddaughters would love to see some of the projects that I do because I don't do fine art. I do fun art. And I don't tell bad jokes. My jokes are great. My jokes are great, by the way. I don't have any today, but I may think of one in a minute. Anyway, I'd like for, I guess my aim in this, hey Leica, I guess my aim in all of this is to make you feel comfortable painting, for you to feel comfortable asking questions to me. I may be old, but I'm not worn out, and I plan to be painting until I can't hold the paintbrush. So you might want to just tell, if you may be somewhere where you could just pull a chair up and watch TV in the lobby somewhere and ask them to put this show on at 3 o'clock every day. Nothing, you don't pay a cent. And it's probably one of the best little deals you'll find on Facebook today. I have lots of ideas. And I'm creative, and if you are, even if you don't think you can paint, you can. I'll show you that you can. And you don't have to be a senior, and you don't have to live in an RV like I do. My husband and I have been RVing full-time, and we stay, during the winter months, we have a winter base in Central Florida. So this is where we are now. I teach ARTitude adjustment here, and it is for the young at heart, right? Okay. Now, what we're doing this week, so just put that in your, up here, and just kind of think about it. And if you have a friend that's creative, please pass that information on. Our project today, I'm going to put me in a little circle up in the corner so that you can see me. Not that that's important. I did, not that that's important. I was going to welcome you to the show, but I forgot to do that, so we'll do that later. Okay, I have, what I've done is I have penciled out, I tell you a lot of times how much I love to use this Signo. It's called a Uniball Signo broad tip pen. This is my favorite pen when I'm needing to write in white. So that's what I did in the case of this bag. I told you the other day it was, this was 50% off at Walmart. It says it's reversible. I don't believe it because I felt the seam on the inside and I don't want to see the seam. But it says so. It says it's reversible, and it also says the price. The regular price of this was, it was on, I think I paid $5 for it. It was regular $9.97. But what I'm going to use it for is for a Christmas gift for somebody. Well, I like gnomes. Do you like gnomes? Well, it's going to have a gift in it. It's going to have a gift in it. It's going to be a bag. So I have several people in here who want to receive the bag. I might have to have it in a drawing later on if that's interesting to you. Hey, Rhonda, I'm so glad you're here. And I hope you caught the front of this live because I have incorporated some things that we talked about. So anyway, I have a palette of colors here that I may or may not use. I think I'm going to use them. But also, I tell you how simple it is. All you have to do is hold the paintbrush. This is a template of the design that we're using today. And these old guys, these old geezers are gnomes. And I may or may not paint something else with them after this is over. I'll have to see what it looks like. But these guys are, if you'd like a copy of this, just send me a DM and I'll return it to you at your email address. So that's real easy, and you're gonna love these little guys. You don't really have to put them on, you could put them on a Christmas glass. I just wanted them to look a little bit Christmassy. So these are the colors I'm using, and my first shot is going to be at, you see, I've got a couple of selection of different brushes, but I'm gonna try, see, I might have to go in for, I'm just going to paint on this and see. This is almost, hey, this is like painting in the lines. This is like a color book, y'all. Yep. And I'm just going to be painting. Okay, let me see if I can give you, I might not be able to give you a close-up unless I come out of here. Look at there. Now, you don't say anything when I go out of lines because you can do that. You can do that in my class. You can go out of the lines. You can stay in the lines. This is just going to be this little round brown walking stick. It's going to be different colors of brown and white. And we're going to get as far as we can today, and then we'll finish this sometime this week because I want to do some other things as well. This is my action-packed class, y'all. See how much action is going on here? I want you to enjoy painting and not be stressed out about it. If you get stressed out, you have to take my Laugh Yoga class. And that will remove all stress and any indication of stress caused from being creative. Look at there. See, I went outside the lines once or twice here. And this is going to have to be, I'm going to have to think of some way to make these stand out a little bit better. Don't think I don't make mistakes because look at here. Look at his hip. What is under that? It looks like he's kind of got this growth underneath his robe there. Or he's maybe, I don't know what it is, but he's got his hands around the pole. But see, that doesn't look right. but I'm gonna fix it later, don't get excited. Also, I decided, since this was a white, a red, predominantly red bag, that I didn't want it to be, it can't be red because everything's red. But I could paint it a different color and maybe put some darker markings on it as I get on down the road here. Because right now it kind of looks like these are Beach Boys. They're turquoise stuff going on. They're not, and I'll fix that. Just don't get impatient with me. I know. So, I hope you're enjoying these classes. I have a special fan who watches every day, and I really appreciate when I see you on there, because we're kind of, I know you'd feel comfortable asking me any questions that you have regarding painting. Leica has a daughter in college, and they're going to paint together when they get home. Now, this is an idea, y'all. If you have kids in college, just look at some of these tutorials that I've done, and you'll find that these are things that you can do with kids when they're out of school, or if you want to keep them maybe a little busy during certain times. It isn't always seniors, all those seniors. I teach a lot of seniors too, but not just seniors. I know one day there was a lady at Florida Grand one winter in my peanut gallery. You'll remember this, who painted beautiful portraits. Beautiful. Well, she would charge like $4,000 for a picture, and her children came here every year. Her children were adults, of course, and she signed up for my class. And if there was music playing right now, it would go. I was scared to death. I was very intimidated about her being in the class, and I didn't know how to handle it. Well, you just do. Hey, friend, Christine. I didn't know if I could really teach in front of her. Well, it just went so well. She had so much fun. Do you know who I'm talking about now? Can't think of her name, but she's written me. She sells in Cape Cod, and she's in her 80s now. It was John's mom. So, anyway, we've kept in touch, and she loved coming down here, of course. Who wouldn't? Yeah, everybody likes a different type of adventure, is right. We are all on a journey, if you didn't know that. Hey, you know what? These close-ups do not make my gnomes look very pretty. And this one with the bad hip problem over here, he gets to keep it. I'm not changing it. He's just a fat little gnome. But he has a lot of character. In fact, well, I don't even know. I'm going to finish this one before I stop this evening. I'm going to finish his outfit. However, I think I'm going to paint the other one a different color just for the contrast of it all. Don't you think? What do y'all think? Okay, the white outline. I'm going to show you this. This is, let me see if I can get it centered. I'm not too good at this. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Wait. Okay, there it goes. It's called a Signo Uniball Signo with a broad point. You can, if you've ordered things from Amazon, Amazon needs a branch office where we are right now. It comes in here so many times a day. But I love these, and you can get them in a set of 3. You can find them at Hobby Lobby too, but I know that there's a big turnover of those pens. Let me fix this so you can see what I'm doing down here. I know there's a big turnover of things at Amazon. And I don't know about the Signo pens because I've had to take back several of them because they just wouldn't write. Talking about things that wouldn't work, I have a sad Instant Pot story to tell you. Mine quit working today. I was making a pot of red beans and rice, not at the same time. And I kept getting an error message. And so after I called support, I've had this, I didn't realize it, but I've had it over a year, and that's as long as but they don't ask, they don't say, ma'am, go buy another one. You've worn this one out. They don't say things like that. They just say, we're going to send you an email, and you can go ahead and file the necessary papers. So what did I do? I went and found where I had bought my Instant Pot. I mean, I'm in the middle of red beans and rice, y'all. I can't exactly stop, but someone let me use theirs so I can finish it and have it for dinner tonight. But I did find out I've had it longer than a year. If you've ever poured anything into the Instant Pot without the liner, it stops working then too. But it happened a long time ago. I mean, this should not be happening. So anyway, I had to be honest, and I had to admit that I get another Instant Pot because I really need it now. And if it can make something that I make delicious, then I'm all for it. Okay, after I paint this next little shoe on this guy, let's go up here and see what we can do to his face. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. This guy's got a gray beard, not white. He's got a gray beard. Woo! Well, they're haggardly anyway. I'm really carrying this out too. Yep. I wanted him to have a handlebar mustache, and I went the wrong direction, I guess. Oh, but that isn't all. Sometimes I get ahead of myself here. I get so excited about painting faces. Do you? When you're painting, you just want to do the fun part first? Now, I'll go back here and make some adjustments with my pen afterward. I can see it needs to be done. Sometimes I don't notice that I'm painting where you can't even see what I'm doing, but we got it all under control. Maureen, hey, I love your new golf cart, Maureen. Y'all looking like rock stars, girl. Okay. Now, I want to get a little bit more white. I saw a gnome with with gray hair. And I thought, well, yeah, they're not just all white-headed old men. Some of them have gray hair, so that's why this is going on. And I'll have to put a little bit of emphasis on him after he dries a little bit. Let's just put a little bit of, oh, I know what I was going to do over here. I wanted to put, a well-dressed gnome is coordinated with his walking stick, y'all. Of course. Hey, Jane. We're painting gnomes today. This guy's going to have black eyes. And he's going to have a flesh nose. Because you just do. I put a little too much paint on there, but it's okay. Oops, you don't want to have a runny nose. Now, that is not how I want it to be at the end. However, we've been going, let's see, I can also, I have a little white paint here that I'm about to replace with another paint. What kind of paint do y'all like to use? It is fun. These are little Christmas gnomes for a Christmas bag. I like a lot of different paints, but I love Deco Art a lot. Americana. We have all week to he's gonna look better. Wait, I see something else that I missed out here. This is kind of like putting a puzzle together, isn't it? If you have ever listened to my lives, I usually start a project on Monday, and it goes on through Thursday, and on Friday we will introduce a new project and go over what we did for the last project. Let me see. Just trying something out there. But we will usually begin the project. Sometimes I'll begin it on Friday, but mostly I'm just talking about what we're going to be doing for the next week so that we have the entire week to work on it. So this week we're going to be doing the gnome project, and if you need the template for what it looks like, just send me a DM and say I'd like a template of what you drew. We're also going to be painting some napkins for Christmas. Some of them are going to be luncheon napkins. And like I said, if you know of any creatives or painters that might enjoy this show, please let them know. I would appreciate it. And tomorrow we're going to continue painting the gnomes, and hopefully they'll look more like gnomes tomorrow. You know, painting a lot of times when I'm doing murals in the past, people will come in and they'll say, you'll be doing right in the middle of a mural, and they come in and they say, Yeah, that's nice. And it doesn't look nice, not at that time, but it's going to look nice, so don't be judgmental. So come back tomorrow, and we're gonna gnome some more. Like I said, I'm Marty Whitney with ARTitude Adjustment, and if you are around tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'd love to see you. It's a great day to have a great day, y'all. Bye-bye now.